it's 8:01. What are we going to do? The Tomar stream has started far too late. I just don't know that I can handle this anymore. I don't know. All right. Well, anyway, hey there, everyone. It's 8:01 p.m. on Thursday, September the 20th. And thank you guys for dropping by. Hey there, Dylan, Fronald, Florgan, Golden Pen, Masungus, Ozma, Arby's Gaming, Manoyo82, Waffle Hater, Emma Memer, Fwid Snake. Thank you guys all for joining me, and all those who I didn't see in chat, thank you guys as well. I Can't Smell is here. The Tim Danger is here. The Tim Danger has just converted from a Prime Gaming sub to a Tier 1 sub. What a badass. Thank you, Tim Danger. Ghostly Ghoul GX, hello there to you too. Drawing Bloods in the house. It's not Monday. Shut up, Arby's Gaming. You really made me double take for like a fraction of a second. Thank you, Dylan, for the 100 bits. Tomar. As of 2 hours ago, I'm now unemployed. Let's go. Wait, like you were surprise fired, or this was like a contract expiring, or what? I got a coworker just texted me a nice message asking how paternity leave was going. I got to get back to him a bit later, but for now, let's let the stream go on. Jersman, hey there, the Jersman says, hey Tomer, congrats on fatherhood. Thank you. I wanted to ask, what is your favorite childhood game and how did you get it? I don't know. I had a lot of favorite childhood games. I do have a lot of memories very specifically attached to Ocarina of Time, just because of all the evil little tricks I did to play it before Hanukkah. Because I'm thinking it was like Hanukkah of 1996. No, it'd be 1998. So December 1998 was when I was supposed to be, my parents had bought me the Super Nintendo that came bundled with Ocarina of Time. Sorry, not the Super Nintendo, the N64 that came bundled with Ocarina of Time. And they had hid it on like the top shelf of the linen closet, thinking, that little 12-year-old me wouldn't notice. Or I guess 12 to 13. No, I guess it'd be like 13 already. And so what I once I realized it was there some point in November or early December. It was probably just early December. I don't remember when Hanukkah was that year, so I'm basing this around as if it were Christmas. I gotta thank some people, but I will get back to the story. Dalix866, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months. You're so close to a year. Thank you very much, Dalix. And then, whoa, hey there, Tomar. What's shaking? Asks Dalix866. Things are going great. Thank you very much. El Gusto, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar, did Oni make you sick at Corey's birthday? I heard everyone is poxed with contagion. No, I didn't get sick at Corey's birthday. I think everyone got sick the day after that, or a day or two after that, when there was a recording session. And I wasn't there. Lyle was, but he didn't get sick either. It's just, yeah, Corey, Chris, and Zach all wound up with horrible illness. But, I don't know. But they're all better now. As far as I know, Corey and Chris are testing negative. And Zach, I think, either would be now, or I don't think he didn't test. He tested last time he tested was last night. And I think he's going to test again tomorrow. But I think they're just about all better. But no, I didn't get sick. I think that was just from being in the close quarters involved in an Oni Plays recording session where we all typically line up and sit next to each other on the couch. But you know what? I bet Lyle was sitting in the chair. Because when there's a fourth person, usually someone sits in Chris's desk chair, which is right next to the couch, but there's a little more space. That might have been why Lyle didn't get it. Because he wasn't on the infected couch. Super Dion, bro, thank you for resubscribing for an entire year. You've earned your 5th Tomar Emerald. Congratulations. You've spent an entire year in
the subscriberverse.
And the Earth has made exactly one complete rotation around the sun for as long as my subscription. That is pretty much true, Super Dion, bro. Congratulations. Oh, Lick6 asks, how's lovely little Maya? Oh, she's wonderful. I love Maya so much. She's so cute. She's like the cutest thing in the world. I mean, I'm sure every father would say that, but I mean it. I mean, probably so do those other fathers, but I mean it. She really is adorable. Like, I do think by both my biased perspective and by objective standards, she's just really cute. Troy, your boy, thank you for resubscribing for 5 whole months. Thanks for coming to the meeting today. See you next week, Comrade Tomarski. Troy, your boy, is trying to get me, trying to like falsely put me in with some sort of little communist group, like a McCarthyist sort of, like if we were living in a McCarthyist world today, Troy, your boy, is trying to ruin me. This is the impression I'm getting. And an XX Big Boy 42069 XX, which is such a fun name to say. Thank you for your new subscription with
Prime.
And a Master Puff, you too have subscribed with
Prime.
So thank you for that. Why is everyone trying to tell me to prank Chris? Why would I prank Chris? I'm not a prankster so much. Tomar, is it true that Putin delayed his speech today so that he could watch Tomar's stream? Yeah, that I can confirm. Putin is one of you. There's a bit of an Among Us situation here, but Putin is among you. But he told me not to tell anyone what his username was. And anyone claiming to be openly to be Putin probably isn't really Putin. And then, I have even more that I missed. H. Curry, another new subscriber, H. Curry. Oh, Ozma Manga. Shoot, I missed. Stuff was coming in faster than I could. Okay, CJ3325, thank you for the $5 tip. I just got off a 12-hour shift. Nice to see your face, guy. Thank you for coming in. I'm glad that this is where you thought to come after a hard day of work. That means a lot to me. It means hopefully that you find this relaxing and a nice way to unwind after a long day. And Azuma, thank you for resubscribing for 14 months now. Tomar is breaking HIPAA by disclosing confidential health information about his friends. Shaking my head. I mean, that was it was obviously public information that they were sick. Anyway, stop making me look bad, Azuma, and thank you for resubscribing. H. Curry, thank you for subscribing with Prime. We have a new subscriber, H. Curry. Ether Panda has spent now 9 whole months in
The subscriberverse.
and says simply wibble dobble do. And congrats on your 4th Tomar Emerald, Ether Panda. Big Bouncing Bongus has subscribed for an entire year now too. Congrats on your 5th Tomar Emerald, Bongus. Tyler, thank you so much for the 200 bits. Putin is among us in
The subscriberverse?
Yes, he is. Putin is now a member of the subscriberverse. We actually, I don't know. We don't know if Putin's a subscriber. That would be giving away too much information. Golden Pen HD, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar, call Chris and put on a Peter Griffin voice.
Double gift.
That's lame. That's me just doing his same prank back at him. And also, it's like what that feels lame. Baffy Lamb, thank you for the gifted sub. Maybe one day we will prank Chris back just to do it. But I don't feel like calling anyone on the phone right now, Chris or otherwise. Baffy Lamb, thank you for the gifted sub to K Pandas. Dylan3713, thank you for the 100 bits. Donating bits to add to the boost train. But I'll add that my employment termination was known for like 2 months now because my job went automated. Basically, LOL, not a big deal though, job sucked. I mean, I hope that you find a good and better job, Dylan, assuming you haven't already. If you ever want any tips on IT cert stuff, I'm the guy to talk to, but for anything else, I'll probably be useless. Captain Squiggles, and maybe I know a thing or two about voiceover, but don't get into that career unless you really want to. Captain Squiggles, thank you for the 2 gifted subs to Warping Home and Autismo Lou. Warple Vots, thank you for resubscribing for 7 months in a row now. Tyler, thank you for the gifted sub to simply user Putin. I appreciate getting a sub for the sake of a joke. Thank you so much. And then Blowing Kunks, thank you for resubscribing for a year. An entire year, Blowing Kunks. Congrats on your 5th Tomar Emerald. And Tomar, are you finally proud of me? I've always been proud of you, Kunks. At least that's what I'm going to say for the camera. Back behind the screen. Oh, you're going to get such a talking to. No. I thank you very much for your continued support, Kunks. And then Super Dion Bro, thank you for gifting the sub to Putin's Putin. Or I guess it's Putin's Putin. As in like Putin is Pootin. That's the joke, ladies and gentlemen. Greg Fletcher, thank you for subscribing. Another new subscriber here in Greg Fletcher. Dylan, thank you for the gifted sub to Leo Styrofoam. And El DeGusto, thank you for the 300 bits. Yeah, it is kind of like Osama bin Fartin. But yeah, do you think Osama bin Fartin is the creator of Putin's Putin? I wouldn't be surprised. There's a bit of a theme there. And oh yeah, El DeGusto, thank you for the 300 bits. And it says Tomar firebomb Chris's house as a funny joke. You need to defend your time slot. Call it a social experiment. That's the strategy, right? Just do something awful and then call it a social experiment if people react badly to it. Tyler, thank you for the gifted sub also to President Vladimir Putin. We're getting all these fun new subs. But does that mean all these users must really exist, right? There really is a user called President Vladimir Putin? Otherwise it wouldn't go through, I imagine. In any case, thank you for your support, Tyler. Even if it's going into a black hole. And then Golden Pen HD, thank you for the 100 bits. Okay, instead of Peter Griffin, do Sonic the Hedgehog saying that you, Tomar, are on life support and to send money to help save my life. That's just a scam. I mean, I don't think Chris would fall for it, but you know, maybe we'd get some laughs out of it. We'll figure something out. But no, I'm not doing any prank calls today. Nerif96, thank you for subscribing. Let's see. If I call Chris and try to prank him, he might not play along. He might just make a fool of me live on air, and then I can't rewind that. I was a good sport, but you know, who knows what Chris will do. Nerif96 though, thank you for your new sub as well. Okay, so I was telling the story, and I don't know, maybe I've probably told this one before, but Mega Broskis, thank you for the 73 bits. We got that train to 126%, level 5, man. Beautiful. And the hype train is gone. Oh, sorry, it's the boost train. It's different from the hype train. I don't follow this. I don't follow this. Mega Broskis, thank you for the 73 bits. Tomar, how many months must I slave away and give you all my wages to sub before I earn all the Tomar emeralds? I don't know. I haven't figured that out yet. I figured the next Tomar emerald would come at 18 months. So I still have a little time to give that some thought. And then let's see. Esta Soup, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar, who's your favorite and least favorite 12-month plus subscriber? That's I'm not picking favorites like that. I mean, I love picking favorites. I love doing things you're not supposed to do, but I don't know exactly who's a 12-month subscriber right now, and I'm sure there's a list I would have somewhere. There's probably some spreadsheet I could. I'm not answering the question. I refuse. Pleading the Fifth Amendment or whatever I need to do. First time chatter Gubp came in just to say they don't believe I am real. Even though my responding to that seems like some evidence already that I am real. But, you know, maybe they'll have a change of heart if they hang out here for a bit and watch us work. All right. Sorry, I was actually taking care of a little business email right when this started, which is the real reason I was running late, so I just sent that off. Basically, nah, you guys don't need to know. You don't need to know business stuff, and it's not related to work. It's related to Studio Yada stuff, but that's all I'm going to say, because I just want people to know that I'm not violating the terms of my FMLA by doing work for the company that I'm getting paid time off for. Caden N313, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. What was your favorite part of playing Marvel's Avengers, Tomar? Making fun of it. mocking the lame writing. Pretty much the same as my favorite part of playing Saints Row. But thanks for asking, Caden. And then Milky Walks, thank you for resubscribing for 4 months. And not Milky, Mikey Walks. Mikey, thank you for resubscribing. And Mikey says, hi, Daddy Tomar, to which I will respond, hello. I might not be your Daddy Tomar, but I am Daddy Tomar. I'm real Daddy Tomar. Real Daddy hours we're getting into here. Do you think Saints Row will disappoint you like Adventures did halfway, throwing you in big... Saints Row has already disappointed me plenty, Jay Smegma. They don't... like, every time I am playing... Like, the whole intro is, like, the mode of the game that sucks the most. Which it makes one ask, why would they choose to do the intro like that and not just start you in the open world stuff, like doing some like, stupid mission... Because, yeah, the only thing good about that game is the stuff that they carried over from, you know, every other open world carjacking game. The combat parts just suck. Anyway, you guys don't need to hear me complain even more about Saints Row. CEO of Lung Failure, thank you for resubscribing with
Prime.
For 2 months. All Tomar media, according to CEO of Lung Failure, is AI generated. Do not fall for this tomfoolery. That would be impressive in its own right if all my content was AI generated. I don't think that's a reason not to watch. And then BM Farts, thank you for the 200 bits. Tomar, is it true? You stood up in tears clapping when She-Hulk twerked with Megan Thee Stallion to empower women. That is true. That's a fact. I stood right up and I said, this is a victory for male feminists everywhere. This is what we've been waiting for. Those were my exact words. All right. I love women. I just love women. PP Profusive, thank you for subscribing with Prime, another new subscriber. You have to say Megan the Stallion. It's spelled so you say the Stallion. I think she does actually spell it with 2 E's, which is not how you're supposed to use the word the, but that's all right. She took it and like made it her own thing because that's powerful. You understand? That's powerful. Anyway, Megan the Griffin. I like that super Dion, bro. All right. Now, I do want to finish the Ocarina of Time story since we were telling that, and then in the meantime, I'm gonna go get this. I've got the hat. I've got the Tomart Tuesday top hat, which will now disable my ability to use my headphones. But you can pretend like I can hear everything. Just don't 777 me while I'm doing this, or I'm gonna miss it. They're not gonna be able to jump scare me. I'm gonna barely hear them coming out of the open back headphones, way away from my. Well, you can type 777 all you want, I guess, but now that's just hurtful. Let's see. Zedcop, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. I must collect the Tomar Emeralds. I mean, yes, you must. You can only collect them here on Tomar Stream. All right. Let's see. We've got. Okay, so yeah. So I knew where my parents hid the N64 I was supposed to get for Hanukkah 1998. And I made a habit then of getting up at like midnight and climbing into the closet and pulling down the N64 and and then hooking it up to the TV and playing it for several hours and then packing it all back up and putting it back. And no, I was never caught. My parents are in the other room. I don't even think they know about it now. I could tell them now. I don't think they care anymore. Yeah, they're in town visiting, seeing their cute little granddaughter. It was hidden on a top shelf. Daddy said Dar. So yeah, I think I had to get like a step stool to actually reach it. Bring them into the room to finally confess to stealing the N64. But yeah, no, exactly. I had to completely fake my reaction when they finally gave me Ocarina of Time, and I was like halfway through the game at that point. Or the N64 itself and Ocarina of Time. But yeah, no, why not just take that to the grave? I agree, H. Curry. Why do they need to know? Why disappoint them yet again? No, why disappoint them? Tomar's a middle-aged man. Dude, why would you call me middle-aged, Froggy Pond Studios? Middle-aged usually means like at least 40, doesn't it? I'm not that old. Come on now. Give me another few years before you call me middle-aged. Now Florigan's calling me mega middle-aged. All right, here's what we're going to do. Tomar's like 28? Thank you, Fakat Stash, for totally underestimating my age. Yeah, see, Cap Squiggles is saying middle age is like 48. You guys, I'm 36. I'm not that old. Jeez. I know I have a bit of a gray streak in my beard. And it's less of a streak and more of a like huge chunk of it. But still, I'm only 36. All right. Tomar might be almost middle-aged, but you don't look a day over 35. Gee, thanks, Fluffy Dream. All right. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to open a browser with all my Tomart in it. Man, there's a part of me that kind of wants to do more Stable Diffusion today. Do you guys want to mess around more with Stable Diffusion? And for those of you who don't know what that means, it's more stuff with generating AI images. Maybe we'll just do that today, and I won't let you guys vote on anything. You know, we'll see where this goes. I don't want to do a super long stream anyway, because like I said, I've got my parents in town. I only get to they're only here through Friday or until Friday, so let's just goof around. Yes, dictatorship. All right, but first let's do Tomart proper. Aw, this is still so cute. This doggo puke image. I can't get over it. Actually, wait, I can't remember. Did we show this one in the last one? Anyway, let's share the screen. Window capture. Automatic. Tomart. There we go. All right. So we have this one from Doggo Puke, which I can't remember if we showed this or not, but it is just very cute. This was part of, I think, a whole collection of Oni Plays stuff. Yeah, you see Lyle there in the right if I move my head in my chair. But yeah, this is very cute. And then this is another person using Tomart inappropriately who just simply needs to be muted off my timeline. Only we get to use Tomart. No one else gets to use it. Last Saturday, I was at some local park and I saw this person playing. This is FChem, as you can see. Oh, no. I saw this person playing Raid Shadow Legends. I checked the beard and that's Tomamoto. Nice hoodie, by the way, only on Tomart. That's clearly not me. This guy looks too tall to be me. His head shape is all wrong. You can tell these aren't the same person. You can tell. But good use of the me doing the soy face. Good integration. This one is another rendering by our own Golden Pen HD, aka Derp Chaos HD on Twitter. Tomar reacting to Twitch ban on gambling. He can't do his slot stream now. That was my dream. Did Twitch just ban gambling stuff? Could they ban all the other stuff that annoys me? Whatever. I don't care. They can run their platform into the ground however they want. But thank you for that lovely rendition, Derp Chaos. Ooh, Crystal Pep gave us a whole new batch of signage. We get the I Want You for Tomar stream, Twitch. We've got a Scooby-Doo, a beautiful mystery machine thing. Oh, God, I have to steal this one. Now watching Tomar stream, I have to go through and steal all your stuff. I'm not doing it. I'm not avoiding it. I'm not like saying I'm going to do it and just then not doing it on purpose. I am just that smooth-brained. This one's cool too. This is like, I don't know what particular style this is based off. It's like a 40s, 50s kind of thing. I like it though. Now watching Tomar stream, available Tuesdays and Thursdays. Come in for a laugh and a hoot. And then finally we got like a Wild West. Now watching Tomar stream, $50 reward. And there's just me looking kind of off. I like that. I know what image that is. That's the one where I'm standing in my kitchen wearing the green t-shirt with the airplane girl. Estes Soup, thank you for the 45 bits. Tomar, you are middle-aged as in a powerful warlock from the Middle Ages who uses forbidden magic to sustain his life force. So now you're claiming, Estes Soup, not only that I'm middle-aged, but that I'm actually centuries old and just appear to be middle-aged. Even better. But yeah, thank you, Florigan, for those. And then finally, Then finally, Florigan followed that up with Tomar and Jaxie IRL reel. Just a little Joe Swanson with functioning legs, halved in size and with a beard. Zedcop apparently has a 5'8" icon. I don't know how that exists. Wubby size. Someone named Wubby is the same height as me. Is that what I'm to make of that? Zemdo showed up just to ask the iconic Tomar question. Hello there, Zemdo. God Among Gamers also hitting me with some 5'8". I am 5'8". So what? My daughter is. She's already. Not that anyone cares, but I care. She's already in the 98th percentile for height and the 89th percentile for weight. She is going to be huge. She's definitely going to be taller than me. My baby is already the same height as me, believe it or no. But she's big. She's a month old and she's already over 22 inches long, which is pretty cool. Which is pretty dang cool. I'm going to have a giant daughter and a giant wife to protect me in my elder years. So I'm happy. I'm happy to know that. Yes, I'm a fully grown man at 5'8". But let's hop over now to Stable Diffusion. I've got my little UI running here. We'll generate some 512 by 512 images. I like generating them in big batches of 20. Let's come up with something here. Should we just do that volunteer? I wonder if my volunteer thing still works. Was it like if I do bang ask? I feel like this thing's not going to work great. Did that work? No, crap. I need to fix that. Oh well. I'm sure something went wrong during my Ubuntu 2004 to 2204 upgrade. And I probably lost some Python dependency that I need specifically for that script. Oh well. It's okay. Let's see, Tomar Bargain. Oh, I missed a few other things. Pepper Pants, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months. Oh yeah, we're done with Tomar Tuesday, so I can put my... Oh wait, wrong hat. I got rid of the wrong hat. No! Hold on. We can take this one off. And I haven't shaved my head in a few days, so I don't want you to look at that too long. And now... Pepper Pants, thank you for resubscribing for 11 months. Tomar always reminded me as a funny little Family Guy character. Much love. I don't know what to make of that, but I guess thank you for the love part. Estes Soup, thank you for the 100 bits. Tomar bargained his height for his lifespan centuries ago. Yeah, I made like a little deal. Yeah, wait, are all the Nightbot things failing now? I could have sworn I got that. Okay, this is... Now I want to check my server. Okay, we're going to do another little thing. I'm going to just... Here, if we do... I'm going to do clear so that it doesn't show any IPs and I don't dox myself. And then we'll hop on over to a different window capture. Actually, does this even let me? Can I even capture this window? I don't know if it's going to let me. Oh yeah, here we go. So if we increase our font size a bit so we can read this. No, this is a terrible idea. I'm going to wind up revealing all kinds of weird IPs. You know what? It's just going to reveal Nightbot IPs though when we look at the log messages. Whatever, let's try it. I'm sure I won't regret this. Okay, so what we need to do is go into Window, Appearance, Font Size. We'll move it from 10 point up to like 18 point font. There we go. So we're gonna... I think, system control... I think it's called like Tomar streams. Okay, so we'll run a journal CTL U Tomar stream and follow that. What is going on? Expanse Apollo. That's weird. These are just people probing it at my service, sending me like random crap. But I see Nightbot stuff coming in. So when I run ask, it just says error connecting to remote server, period. I'm almost certain that I'm still listening on. Oh, you know what? I know what it is. I just moved one of my domains over. It's not hitting the server at all. This is a DNS resolution issue. All right. So we're going to fix this up. I got to add a host name. So I just moved between registrars for my tomamoto.com domain, which I think is what I use this thing for. Well, here, let me go to Nightbot and find out. Nightbot. Who is my Nightbot? All right, we're logged into Nightbot. I'm going to look up my custom commands. Yeah, so, okay, stream. Yeah, that was the problem. I swear I copied all my stuff over when this happened. But I got to remake this DNS entry. And it's an A-type record. Now, I don't know how long it's going to take now. I don't know. We're going to have to find out. Do they cache entries? I'm going to try to run here. Let's try to run what? Tomar facts? Is that how it works? Tomar fact? Yeah, okay. So none of this stuff is going to work today because apparently now the address of my bot or of my API, I should say, is cached in the DNS cache on Nightbot's side. So even though I've now fixed the missing DNS entry, it might take another hour, it might take another day before they're able to reach my stuff. Even though I don't know why would you cache something that you failed to resolve though? Yeah, it's not happening. We'd be seeing a response. This would be scrolling. We'd be seeing requests come in through Nightbot. But the last Nightbot request that came in was September 15th at 8:02 p.m. I think this is all normalized to Pacific time. Oh well. And again, you can look at these IPs all you want. They're just random bots IP addresses. This won't dox any real users. So that's the upside of this. All right. So none of that stuff's gonna work, at least for the. You're welcome to keep testing like bang Tomar fact or whatever, but the service is effectively down. But the good news is the service itself wasn't working, but it was still all my fault. It's all my fault. Okay, so now let's change our window capture back to stable diffusion. Oh, cool. They finally cleared their cache. I guess it only cached it for like 5 minutes. We're back up and working. So I was going to use ask. Let's see how this works. Tomar has asked for volunteers. Type bang vol to enlist. So let's see how well this works. If you guys type bang vol to volunteer, I'm going to pick somebody from this pool. You see how it seems like it misses a lot of them. And I could be here. We could probably go back. Well, no, you know what? I'm not going to show it, but I'm going to check the output of that log to see if it's actually getting all you guys and just isn't able to respond quickly enough, I could make some improvements to this system, but it's a prototype. It's a prototype. Let's see if I hop on here. I mean, it sure looks like they're all coming through. I see at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't know. It could be that Nightbot is like rate limiting these. And because actually 8 does not seem like enough. In theory, this whole thing was a cool idea, but maybe I think I just need to build my own bot to do this instead of using Nightbot. Oh well, that's not too much harder. It's just an IRC bot at the end of the day to build a Twitch bot. I think they have their own API and stuff for it anyway. Because, yeah, I think the ones that Nightbots are responding to might be the only ones working, which stinks. But, all right. Now I'm going to do, I think the command I made was I type pick and the amount of people I want to pick. And again, these are all locked out to everyone but me on purpose. So if I say pick 1, it's going to close the volunteering and pick somebody from that list. So let's see if this works. The Emeralds have picked the following volunteer. Zedkopf. So now, Zedkopf. So this kind of works. It doesn't fully work, and I'd like to find out why. But thank you guys for helping me to beta test my little prototype for picking volunteers. It pisses me off that Twitch doesn't have any built-in functionality to pick audience volunteers. To me, that seems like such a no-brainer. Anyway, so I tried building it myself. Yeah, no more volunteering. It's just gonna chastise you now. I built that feature in. Anyway, Zedkov, what's your idea? What's your idea for the prompt? Unless you've already said so. This is what we were all getting at. What are we gonna generate here? You want me to build my script on stream? I'd have to better set up my code. Right now, I probably have like secret API keys like directly embedded in the script. But you know what? I'll consider doing something like that next time, Arby's Gaming. I just need to sort my code so it loads either from like an environmental variable or at least an external code file that won't get exposed while we're testing and writing the code. Zedkopf, did you really fall asleep? Or did you just not even know what you were volunteering for and now that you're on the spot? Or are you thinking? If you're thinking, just tell us you're thinking. Okay, Zedkopf is thinking. Well, we're all waiting on you. I wanted a response back in like, within like 20 seconds. Just anything. All right, so from now on, I know I did a bad job explaining this because I don't even know that I clarified what we were volunteering for until we were already collecting volunteers. Next time, please have an idea ready before you volunteer. That's all I'll say. But yeah, Zed, we're still figuring this out. Take your time. Sockhampton, thank you for the gifted sub to Rocket Coyote. We're working on it. Thank you so much, Sockhampton. And then Sockhampton, also thank you for resubscribing for 4 months. Sockhampton says, hey, Tomar, I'm finishing up the Halloween Herald, and it should be out in the next couple of weeks. I'm excited for you to see the puppet you voiced and the rest of it. Thanks again for helping me out with it. Oh, yeah, I remember. I did narration for that. Or was it the voice of the Halloween Herald? Maybe it was just the Halloween Herald itself. You volunteered, you unvolunteer. Well put, Drawing Blood. Well put. And please, if I miss Zedkopf's thing, then someone please help me figure out what it was. I'm gonna wait literally like 20 more seconds, and then I'm picking a new volunteer, and you will forfeit, Zed. But it's okay. No hard feelings if that's what happens. Shrimp 2, thank you for subscribing. All right, I'm trying not to think of offensive ones. LOL pass. Okay, Zed passes. This next time I'm gonna. All right, let's try this again. Tomar has asked for volunteers. Type bang vol to enlist. Okay, so it got Dylan's, but didn't get Florgan's, didn't get Ozma's, didn't get Harold's. It got Baffy Lamb's. I feel like they have some built-in rate limiting in Nightbot, so that you can't use it for stuff like how we're using it now. So again, I'm gonna have to build my own bot from scratch, and maybe that would be fun to do on stream though. I'll do the stuff like I said, enlisting and configuring the API secrets for the bot ahead of time, and then maybe we'll build the bot or part of the bot on stream. Even though, does anyone really want to come on in here and watch me program? That sounds boring, doesn't it? Unless you guys really want to learn how to write Python like a total schlub. Like I'm not some sort of like expert. I'm just very I'm very practical in what I like. I write a lot of just like basic bare minimum types of scripts. But all right, well, we'll see. I'll definitely keep it in mind. Sounds extremely boring. We want to see it, says Toby Weiss. Okay. So to the people who aren't actually getting put on the volunteer list, I'm sorry. That's just, I think it is Nightbot that's kind of just screwing us on that. Because my code's perfect here. It's not like I'm seeing it come through and give errors or anything and then failing to respond. I'm literally just never seeing most of those queries hit my API in the first place. So, oh well. Tomar is perfect. Nightbot is no talent. Exactly, Tyler. That's exactly right. Noble Nuggy, thank you for resubscribing for 9 months. That's 4 Tomar Emeralds for Noble Nuggy. Tomar, you swell turkey, says Noble Nuggy. Happy 9 months. I can't believe it's almost 10 months. Sorry I'm late. Also not sorry I'm late, but also sorry I'm late. Happy stream. Hope Maya is getting larger. Oh, Maya is getting huge. Maya is going to be one of the biggest girls. Mark my words. All right, at this point, I'm going to do the pick one. You know what? I'm gonna pick 2. You know what? I'm gonna pick 3, and we're gonna go in order. So each of those people, if they have an idea when I get to them, is totally welcome to do it. So we're gonna pick 3 for now. Pick 3, and we're gonna go in order. The Emeralds have picked Drawing Blood, Toby Weiss, and Baffy Lamb. Oh my goodness. Good picks. So I'm going to write these 3 names down. Even though they're all regulars and I should be able to remember them, I have a very bad memory, so why not copy paste them? All right. So Drawing Blood, you're first. What is your prompt? Drawing Blood. Take your time. We certainly let the last person go. Zed got to take his time. A baby with a beard wearing a purple hat and headphones. Do you want to add anything style related to that, or do you want to just do that as is? I'm happy to do either. And should we turn off slow mode so it's easier to interact for now? No, okay, Drawing Blood's able to respond in a reasonable amount of time. 4K high def. All right, we're going to add in 4K high def. So once I figure out here we go. 4K HD. That should do it. Why not 8K? Why not 8K HD? I'm gonna bump you up to 8K. It's not like we're actually generating 8K. It's just using that to inform so that it's more likely to use high resolution reference photos or reference images. And we're going to use the PLMS sampling method. And we're going to generate 20 variants so that there's a higher chance that one of them is actually good. Now, do I have the best graphics card in the world? No, but it's pretty damn good. So I think we can generate these 20 images in a reasonable amount of time, but we don't have to wait for them all to finish, thanks to this handy little refresh button here. Let's see. What do we got so far? Uh-oh. Don't tell me something's wrong. Something's wrong, isn't it? I don't see anything happening on the back end. I might just need to restart this thing. But I'm going to copy this into my clipboard so I've got it. I'm going to kill my stable diffusion server and bring it back up again. We are launching. It's just going to take a sec. Drawing Blood broke the AI. No, I don't think Drawing Blood broke it. I think I might have broken it. I left it running for days. Trust me, this is going to be worth it. It's loading the model. It could also turn out that streaming uses too much of my GPU, but it worked fine last time, didn't it? Making attention of type vanilla, blah, 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 blah. We're setting everything up. All right. So now let's reload. All right. PLMS. We're going to generate 20 images. Here's our prompt. And let's go. Okay, this time it's working. The fact that these buttons changed colors is already a good indicator, but also I can see from the console in the background. Right now we're running sampling with 50 time steps. All right, we've already generated the first image. These images are taking on average 13 seconds each to complete. So whatever 13 times 20 is the total time, but let's start. The first few it generated are already pretty good. Check this out. We got a baby with a purple hat with headphones. The way the headphones are kind of in a weird spot, but it's going. This baby actually did have a beard. I'm impressed. This baby has a beard and headphones and a purple hat. We already have like a perfect match, and we have 18 more variants to generate. Let's see the other ones. This baby's got no beard again and some weird headphones. This baby has a lovely beard, has headphones, has a purple hat. These are some pretty good ones. You guys got to admit. These are already some good images we've generated with the 4 out of 20 that we've got. Thank you for updating the stream title, Tyler. Let's keep going. What more did we get? We've generated 8 now. Here's another baby. No beard, but it got the headphones, and it got a lot of purple. That's a cool little purple hat he's got on. Here's another baby. Ooh, look at that. He's got little like ears on his hat. Still no beard though. He's got like a bit of a chin strap on his hat though. It's a cool hat. This baby has like a little Amish beard where it's got no mustache. This baby's got is a beautiful little sort of he doesn't have headphones though. So far I really do think this is our winner. Like this perfectly matched the prompt. I love this little baby. We're gonna totally up-res this one. Well, unless something else wins out. We're gonna upscale whatever I decide the winning image is. Okay, so this is the next one. This is a baby with a really creepy, fake-looking smile and no beard. This baby's completely off camera, and his ears appear to be fused with the headphones. This baby has a lovely beard, and he's got more of like a headset, like a Bluetooth than headphones. I guess they're kind of earbuds. This one is legit. I like this. There's some nice atmosphere to this one. This baby just has headphones kind of literally on his head. And also no beard. Sorry, baby. You gotta have this one fits. This I mean, this looks like maybe a little old to be a baby, but not, I mean, no, it could be that could be a baby. His beard's not super clean. He's got this weird little bald patch on his chin here. But not bad. Not a bad purple-hatted headphone baby. And I like how the headphones are purple too. This baby has cool yellow headphones. This is still my favorite. This one I think is on top. We had 12 at that point. Oh, it's almost done. I'm just gonna let it finish loading then. Loading. Here we go. Okay. There's another good one. This baby's got a proper beard, has the headphones, has the purple hat, and a nice little purple suit too. This one's definitely top 3. I agree, Super Dion, bro. This baby is wearing some very peculiar headphones, and he's wearing them on his cheek. I mean, I know they've got small heads, but it just doesn't seem right. And no beard. Immediate disqualification for all these unbearded babies. That one looks funny though. This baby's got a beard and he checks all the boxes, but I just don't like how wispy the beard is on the side. It's off-putting. It's cute though. This baby is really chilling. This is a happy baby. But no beard. This baby also has kind of a sloppy beard, but he's got no headphones, so he kind of loses points for that. And finally, this baby. This baby actually does tick all the boxes too. This baby's got the purple hat, they've got the headphones, and they've got the beard. But their finger is all swollen, and they only appear to have 3 fingers on this hand. See, 1, 2, 3. Like maybe there's a thumb hidden somewhere, but they definitely don't have the prerequisite amount of fingers. This is my favorite. Even though it's got like the least realistic looking beard, it's a bit stylized. They all have kind of weird fingers, I guess, when you get down to it. That seems pretty like a common pattern. Here, let me look back at this other one again. I like this one. Don't get me wrong. I just don't. He just should have a fuller beard, in my opinion. There was one other. This one here. Like, this one is pretty good, even with the little bald patch. I don't know. I'm having trouble. I'm going to upscale this one. We send it to the lab, right? And we could use the fixed faces effect too. Let's do both. We'll do fixed faces and we'll upscale. Instead of real erg scan though, it takes a little longer. We're going to use the latent diffusion SR, which is good for the more like photorealistic stuff in my experience. And we're going to process this and try to upsample it. Upscale it. And I can, it looks like, yeah, all right, it's still loading. It's loading all the libraries in. It's loading in LDSR. The latent diffusion stuff. It's loading in the GFP GAN. That's the face correction stuff. And thank you very much for this drawing, Blood, by the way. This is a great start to this whole activity. Yeah, this is my hypothetical son. Let's say that. sampling with ETA equals 1.0, 100 steps. All right. We're doing the sampler. Oh, God. This is estimating it's going to take like 4 minutes to upscale. Yeah, that is the downside of Latent Diffusion SR. It's really accurate, but the trade-off is it's really slow. So 4 minutes we've got till this finishes upscaling. In the meantime, I want to ask, let's see, next on the list is Toby. Toby, what is your prompt going to be? Toby, have you given this some thought? I see Toby just said something about monkeys, and they're Toby Weiss, paging Toby. What prompt would you like to put in to this? Okay, got this one ready. Okay, V for Vendetta, but V is Sonic in Hirohiko Araki's style. All right. Do you have any other notes you want me to include on that prompt, or just verbatim what you said? Like, this is much more specific, so we could get very, very... Elmain Lover really wants scary eyes, but no, it's all on you, Toby. I'm only gonna add extra stuff if you tell me to. We're down to 2 minutes. Toby does want the scary eyes. Okay. I'm just gonna save this in my little notepad, comma, scary. V is... I feel like it's going to get confused on this one, but I don't care. I'm still very interested to see what comes out. I clarified Sonic to mean Sonic the Hedgehog, just for the sake of you know. I really want Sonic to be involved in this. So we could have just said something like Sonic the Hedgehog in a Guy Fawkes mask, but no, I'm very curious to see where this goes. I do want to... We have 1:30 left in the upscaling. I don't think I'm going to keep upscaling them going forward, or at least if I do, I'm not going to use latent diffusion, just because it's like I could always go back later and upscale these with latent diffusion, but it just takes too damn long, and then we're sitting waiting for the part that's honestly not... The fun part is the generation. The upscaling is just like, oh, cool, it fixed a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, by the way, I've got to catch up with a few things. Nutbo, thank you for subscribing with Prime 13 minutes ago. And then 2 minutes ago, Dylan, thank you for the 100 bits. Someone showed me this still frame of this stream and asked me to spot the differences in the two beings in the picture, and I just can't see any. It is really cute. I also noticed, like, what's that on his shirt? Is that just like a stock? It's a cute little image that you would expect to see on a baby's shirt. And Zedkop, thank you for the 100 bits. Take this to make up for my incompetence. Oh, you don't have to be down on yourself, Zed. It's fine. I just wanted to keep the stream moving. You did nothing wrong. Tomar, he didn't authorize the Hedgehog edition. This is a farce, a spit in the face of his original vision. El DeGusto, trust me on this one. Trust me on this one. It's going to be great. And then this thing should be done in 11 seconds. 8 seconds. 5 seconds. 2 seconds. And restoring trained weights. Come on, output something. I don't know what to... It's done with the long part, but I feel like it's still processing. And now I have no way to estimate the time. I feel like we waited this long for a damn upscaled baby. There we go. Jesus. It did some interesting things with the face. The eyes do look a little more realistic, I guess. That's the face fixing. But yeah, it got properly up-resed. If I click on this, I wish this had like a open in full screen option. I can't even like open image in new tab. For some reason, that's not an option. But yeah, this is our newly upscaled baby. So we got to do that. All right. V for Vendetta, but V is Sonic the Hedgehog in Hirohiko Araki's style, comma, scary eyes. We're going to generate 20 images, and we're probably going to need 20 to get even one that's kind of matching the prompt. That's my theory anyway. And we're going to generate now. We have begun. All right. So we're still entering EPS prediction mode. We're doing all the spin up stuff. But I'm going to start. What that means, I don't even know. I'm just trying to sound cool. I'm just reading stuff off the logs. Am I getting some horrible lag? Yeah, I think I am. I think because we're using the shit out of the GPU, I don't know if you guys are seeing lag, but what I'm seeing on my OBS is definitely lagged. Wait, am I frozen? Yeah, I guess there is a risk to running this. What I should be doing is running this on a completely separate computer instead of directly on my... Wait, the stream broke? Did it really? I see an event. Can you guys still hear me at least? My bit rate became a shit rate. Why is it using so much more GPU RAM than normal? The PLMS sampler is taking a shit. It comes back with only new audio. This was working out so well until now. All right. I'm control seeing this. Oh God, it's not working. What's eating up all my processor? I gotta kill the process that's doing this to me. Desktop window manager, OBS browser page. All right. Did I save it? Is it back to normal? Yeah. Okay. I've never seen it do that. It was working fine last time. I'm going to try this one more time. Okay. I'm going to need to is it, by the way, is it back to working? Can anyone confirm? I killed the process. Is the stream better now? Okay. That was bad. Oh yeah, there was a point it said 99% skipped frames. Yeah, this is the downside, I guess, of relying on the GPU to do both the AI and handle my OBS stuff at the same time. Hooey. That was rough. Let's try one more time, though. I don't want to let Toby down. I just got to get into my Stable Diffusion directory. And maybe we just hit a bug. I'm going to go ahead and pull the latest source and hope I don't break the app in the process. Open in terminal. Okay. Okay, glad it's still going. No, I literally had to kill Stable Diffusion. It was all locked up. Uh, it seems like we just hit a bug or something. Or just something to do with the shared. But we know this can work, so I'm not giving up on it. Tortoise get pull. Let's pull the latest source. All right. And then let's open a PowerShell and then okay, and then have this thing beep at me. And then let's run. Do you want to restore the changes you made before updating? No, I don't know what that means. All right. Now it's running all the stuff that it runs to set up the web UI environment. Give me just a sec here. We're getting there. Oh, shit. I guess, yeah, there's updated dependencies and everything we got to wait through now. Just let Miniconda do its thing, you guys. It'll be great. It'll be great. What's dead? What's dead, Tyler? Is the stream is still working, right? Prediction up. How many more prompts will get done tonight? Oh boy. This was going fine last time we did it. Commercial when it unfreezes. Typical. I'm going to get that third monitor and have a better idea of when my ads are playing. And that's what it's going to take for me to be willing to track that. I just got to get the new Ergotron and another monitor. But I'm glad stream is still working. Epiblitikos, a very cool Greek sounding name. Epibliticus. Thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. Yeah, it is. I guess you're saying yes, it's working. Seems like there's more of a delay now, says Nerf96. Yeah, I mean, I think that there is a bit more delay now between the stream and do you think that it would help the delay at all if you just refreshed? I don't know. I'm still waiting for these pip dependencies. That's Python terminology. Pip is the Python package management client, or at least the more popular one. Yes, it is. Tomar did a character quiz once and got Courtney. Thus was the birth. Wait, what is this? Chat question. I'm not caught up on Tomar lore. Oh, is that Courtney from Toma Drama Island? That's what we're talking about. Okay. Yes, it is. And I'm going to add on to that I did not ever like Total Drama Island growing up. I always found it to be a little too, how do I put this? Canadian? I didn't even know it was Canadian at the time. I just knew instinctively that it was bad. Do you know what I mean when I say bad? I mean, like, not great. It's like a whole minute delay now. Oh, that stinks. I feel like the only way to fix that is to restart the stream. And, oh, I don't want to do that. Uncle Chris TV, thank you for the 100 bits. Uncle Chris says, drink more Diet Dr. Pepper. You know what? I think it was a huge mistake to update what's it called? To update update my repo here, because I'm like stuck here waiting for these dependencies to install. and I'm not getting any feedback on what dependencies are actually being installed. So I don't know if I'm just sitting here waiting for a broken thing to run, or if it really is still updating pip dependencies in the background. Usually, under normal circumstances, pip would be printing all this to the terminal, but no. No, someone wanted to obscure that for this. So I'm just sitting here like an AO. No, I'm not going to F5 because I know the web server's not up yet because it's still doing all the preliminary crap of setting up dependencies. Dropped ref stash, blah, blah, blah. What is going on? This is the first stream I've been able to catch. How is Jaxie and your little Umar? Asks Rashsy Bandicoot. Well, Jaxie and Maya are doing great. Thank you for asking. I'm killing this again. Launching, relauncher, launching. Now I've gone and broken everything by quitting out of that. Delete Z version. Okay. Now I have to start over because I got impatient. Okay, updating dependencies again. Again, you guys. Installing pip dependencies, of which there are clearly far too many. I wonder if there really is the amount of pip dependencies we have to download is really taking up so much bandwidth that it's slowing down the stream. We're gonna catch up. It's gonna be great. My name's Toby, and I'm gonna tell you the story about how I broke Tomar's stream in September 20th, 2022. AI Art killed Tomar's stream, but at least we got DaBaby. I love that. Oh, that's sweet, F. Kim. You made DaBaby into an emote. Aww. And you used the upscaled version. Why are we all still here? Asks Abe. Just to suffer? Yes, suffer here with me. We can watch this screen together. This is great. You guys can, maybe it won't seem as bad if you guys can see what I see. If I go to automatic and then I click on, here we go. You can watch me stare at this Windows PowerShell as it says installing pip dependencies. No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What? Oh, I see. That's what you're quoting. No, this isn't happening. There's no reason for me to go on. What? What am I fighting for? Thank you. That was my rendition of Mega Man. Which one was it? 6? No, that'd be like Mega Man X4? X4, I think. It's X4. Yeah, I think it's X4.
No talent! Mediocre piece of shit!
Oh. What did I do to deserve that, Big Bouncing Bongus? Big Bouncing Bongus just hit us with a whole 777. Look, this is what I'm dealing with. See this? Installing pip dependencies. And then the little spinning thing. Well, now the thing's not spinning because I went and clicked on the window and put it into selection mode. But now it's spinning again. And it's going to keep spinning forever and ever and ever. And this is just what we're dealing with. This is just PowerShell. It's not a blue screen of death. It's just freaking PowerShell. Please change the stream name to PowerShell-orama. 9/18 was the last time that Z version env.temp got messed with. It's like, should I go into the environment file and change the environment name? Am I hitting some kind of... This is LDM. I'm really tempted. I'm really tempted to just kill this again and try to rebuild our Python virtual environment. Because this just feels like it's taking too long. Something just ain't right. What was the last modified file here? Requirements, okay. Let's see if we manually try to run against this requirements file it generated. What I don't like is how this is all hidden from me. So I'm going to go, if we go to our pip, actually, you know what? Let's see. If we do conda, I'm not that familiar with conda. Is this a thing? No. You can't just run that directly against conda. Where is the local virtual environment? I gotta find my, Look, this is probably a terrible idea to be doing right now. But, because it's like, I could just do like pip install, but that's gonna install it on my main system Python, which isn't gonna help at all with the virtual environment. I'm gonna just look at my environment.yaml file again. Yeah, it generates all this for me. Okay, it would be an LDM. Let's see. So we got LDM. I don't see the binaries in here. There's no Python binaries. This is awful. I feel like I made a huge mistake trying to update this. All right. If we go back to our stable diffusion web UIs, delete this stuff. I don't think this is going to happen tonight. LDM stands for Long Dirty Monkey, according to Captain Squiggles. I think it stands for Latent Diffusion Model, but I could be wrong about that. At least Nightbot's working. That's at least there's that. Alright, I'm going to kill this again. Destroy the entire LDM folder, which... Oh, no, wait. Let's undo that. This is going so awful. Big Bouncing Bongus, thanks again. Okay, Candy Cane 39, thank you for resubscribing for 14 months. This is easily one of the top 3 best Tomar streams. Glad I was here to witness this. All hail baby Tomar. Thank you for that, but also I hate having to diagnose stuff live on stream. It's a lot of pressure, you guys. It's a lot of pressure. All right. No, wait, we gotta kill Z version again. All right, so we're updating the dependencies. And at this point, I have the file with all the requirements in it. And then I'm just going to copy it to a new file called requirements.txt and paste it in. And now, so we can follow what's actually going on here and maybe debug the problem, we're going to go to our home directory, C users Tomar, not .cache, .conda was what, LDM, envs, LDM, and what, is there a bin folder in here? I don't even know. I gotta look at this folder. File. Give me a new Explorer window. Let's figure out where these Python binaries get stored in a Conda environment. Just what I want to be trying to... Oh, it's right there in this folder. Okay, so if I did Python m pip freeze, would it give me anything back? Okay, cool. Pip install r requirements.txt. There we go. Now we can actually watch what the hell it's doing as we install all our pip requirements. Okay, so it's installing build. All right, no. So far, it hasn't gotten stuck on any of these. Oh, okay. Latent diffusion from blah, blah, blah. The plan is to install the Git repository. Devil is my friend / latent diffusion. What to do? Switch, ignore, wipe, or back up. Let's say switch. I bet this is what it was getting stuck on. That prompt there. See? This was important. Nobody ever tried running this after having already installed this environment. So I think this is going to fix it, you guys. Installing pandas, GF whatever pan. You guys, we are going to get to see Toby's prompt. I swear this. We're doing it tonight. And then maybe we'll even get to see Baffy Lamb's prompt, if that works out okay. Raspberry Green Tea, thank you for resubscribing for 2 months. All right, that actually finished. Very cool. Let's run our webui.cmd. Relauncher launching. It should actually have the dependencies now. Yes, yes, yes. Loading model. Running in EPS prediction mode. Oh, we're so close. Just gotta wait a little longer. All right. It's running. It's finally running. All right, let's reload. Paste that in. Sample to PLMS. Images per batch. Let's just do 10 for now. And let's see how it goes. This is the newer version, though. I've noticed a few little UI changes already, like the fact that it separates images per batch and batches. Oh, and it seems to have more control over multiple batches. All right, well, anyway, let's just run this and see what happens. Oh, God. We're killing the stream. No.
No. What's happening? This is terrible. No.
Oh, my God. What is happening? You guys, it happened again. I don't know why my GPU has just decided to stop working right. Also, what the hell is now open in my window capture? That's not good. That's just a random PowerShell window I had open earlier, not the one I wanted. I tried, you guys. I tried. Are we back? Are we at least back? I had to kill what's it called? I had to kill Stable Diffusion again. Now whenever I send it a prompt, it's just crashing. I don't know why that started. The baby turned out fine. It wasn't lagging, it wasn't doing anything weird. It's like there's some stuck piece that I'm missing. You really think it's the prompt itself? Should we try one more prompt? Like, I really... That's the only difference, right? Is the prompt? I'm just gonna... Just humor me here. I'm just gonna type in... Well, first I gotta bring the whole service back up because I had to kill it. Alright, let's see. Gonna open another PowerShell window. Gonna execute our little web UI. No stash entries found. Changes restored. Oh wait, I don't want to restore changes. Maybe that's what's... Well... And then it gets stuck in its little installing pip dependencies thing again. I swear. I swear. The baby did turn out fine. Epibliticus. By the way, thank you, Olgurdy bastard, for the 100 bits. Chris and Corey made a banger tonight and siphoned many of your viewers. Is that really true? I thought we were doing just fine. And then, oh, here we go. That finished. And then Golden Pen HD, thank you for the 100 bits. It's time to move on. The prompt is too much. I'm going to try a different variant on the prompt, just out of curiosity. I am just going to say Sonic the Hedgehog wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. That shouldn't be too much. That's still pretty close to Toby's original prompt, and will let me know. Maybe simply Sonic the Hedgehog, right? Hold on, let me reload this again. And I'm just going to try to generate one image. Just one image with PLMS. Sonic the Hedgehog wearing a Guy Fawkes mask. Scary eyes, of course. Oh. Okay. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. What you guys? Why do you really want me to move on, Squillamillimansons? I do have to. All right. If I start generating this and it freezes up, I'm gonna just kill it, and that will be the end of this for tonight. Recording max memory usage. Oh no! That time it's working. It's working. What the hell? Was it really? That's an interesting result. That's actually not bad for a one-off. And the scary eyes helps too. Okay. All right, now. What do you think it is? You think it's the one? I swear it's working, and the stream's doing all right, right? Let's generate 20 of these. Because we gotta. I know this isn't your exact prompt, but there's something evil and cursed about your prompt, Toby. And I'm not willing to test that aspect again. Because, yeah, right now... Oh, no. We're slowing down again. It's... Okay, it's awful. This is way too much.
Monster gift!
This is... I'm gonna kill it. I think I'm gonna kill it. Well, wait, I can't tell. I need to kill Power Shell. I need to kill Power Shell. I can't get into...
Monster gift!
All right. Okay. I killed it. We're done. We're done. I'm disappointed, but we're done. We're done with latent diffusion or stable diffusion or whatever it is we were doing. Jilly McPhilly, thank you so much for the monster gift. And the Tim Danger, thank you as well so much for the monster gift. It's ironic that the fastest thing alive has brought my computer down to the slowest it has ever been. I think there's just something that's very risky about doing a super high GPU use thing like stable diffusion while also streaming. What I need to do is just add... I need to rock dual 3090 Ti's, and then we should be fine. That's the secret here. Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. This was a fun concept, and I'm glad we at least got one sort of result for Toby's thing here. But I do appreciate all the gifts that you guys were giving while I was here suffering horrible failure. I'm not going to do SpongeBob mugshot, Stealthy Killer. It's going to be the end of me. My computer is not happy doing stable diffusion. Oh, refresh to catch up a bit if you're delayed. So that will work, apparently. We tried. I thought it was going well. Maybe I just have too much other crap open using GPU stuff. I don't know. Even this little Twitter thing might have been. This is the first we used this last stream, right? Didn't we do some stable diffusion? And I don't remember any results like this. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along for our little stable diffusion adventure. Baffy Lamb, if I can confidently get this working, we can absolutely try your prompt next time. And in fact, I'd love to even retry Toby's prompt and give it the iterations it so deserves. But I'm gonna have to run some tests with this offline to make sure, first of all, that our upgrade that we just didn't do anything. But I don't think that's it because it failed before the upgrade. Exactly. Why did the baby go perfectly and then everything else was a mess? I have a feeling that this is something we can fix, even if it's literally just by rebooting my computer. But we're not doing that today. Guys, please keep mentioning positive things, says Toby. I'm doing fine. But that's the thing. When you do 20 images, it's not doing 20 images at a time, Dylan. I mean, at least that's not what it's traditionally done. It does them sequentially. So only one query should be in the GPU RAM at any given time. It is what it is. Yes, stable diffusion is perhaps a misnomer in this case. But I don't think that's in reference to the stability of how the program itself performs. I think that's got something to do with the actual learning algorithm model that it uses. But yeah, it is what it is. Wait, Tyler, what did you send me? Thank you for sharing that. That's just the in-stream image of Sonic the Hedgehog wearing a Guy Fawkes mask, scary eyes. But yeah, no, Drawing Blood's prompt went extremely well. So I say we try this again Thursday with a very freshly rebooted thing. I have a lot of shit. Pardon my French. I have a lot of open on my desktop right now, and that certainly couldn't have helped matters. So I'm going to do a nice fresh reboot by the time we do our Thursday stream, and we are going to try this again. Not necessarily the whole time, but maybe the whole time. We'll see. This might be stable diffusion week. This is how we sort of... I feel like if we got this down, we could have a lot of fun. And I like the idea that my little volunteer thing is kind of working, though not as well as I would like it to. But we'll get there. I'm sure other people have streamed Stable Diffusion, and we already proved at the beginning of this stream that it is possible. Just, it is what it is. And you guys got to watch me debug a Python virtual environment issue, too. That was, don't forget that very special, cool part of the stream. We did fix it after all. We fixed the code base. We didn't fix the actual problem plaguing us today. But it's going to go better. Take 2 on Thursday. I'm going to do some preparation. I might even do like a test stream just to prove that that it can still all work with OBS running. So, maybe you'll see a Wednesday test stream. If that happens, I'm not going to announce it on Twitter or anything. But if I go live, I go live, And then that way we'll be that much more ready for Thursday if that comes around. Although I don't know how much chance I'll get tomorrow. I think we're recording some Oni Plays tomorrow. But time permitting, I'm going to try a test stream either tomorrow or even earlier in the day, Thursday, to make sure we've worked the kinks out of streaming Stable Diffusion. How hard is it to go from Java to Python? Asks OMG, it's Atrex. Like in terms of like learning the programming language, I think it's easy to go from any language to Python. Python, I think, is one of the easiest languages to get the hang of if you already know a programming language. It's like you almost have to unlearn a lot of the like complexities of lower level languages. Not that Java is a low level language, but I would still consider it lower level than Python. Uh, Everyone turn on stream notifications for the don't you I mean do that sure, but don't feel obligated to come to the test stream. But I will be picking volunteers then too. Cuz why not? Although I think he has a 2 PC setup. Yeah, a 2 PC setup would solve this. I'm sorry I don't have the budget of Moist Critical. Uh we kind of have different scales of what we're doing. I have, but if I could have a whole computer just dedicated to be my GPU rig, that's absolutely how I would do it. But we will Tomar happily endorses Java slander. I kind of do. I'm not a huge Java fan, and Java was one of the first languages I learned in college. I learned like C sharp and Java pretty much like in parallel to each other, and they have a lot in common, but I prefer C sharp. But day to day, I'm a Python guy, and that happens to be what a lot of machine learning stuff is built in because PyTorch is such a well supported library that takes advantage of what's it called of Google. What's the point is it can use CUDA cores really effectively, like the stuff in your modern day NVIDIA GPUs to do heavy GPU processing stuff, like such as that used for machine learning. What was the Google? It starts with a T. TensorFlow. I was trying to think of TensorFlow. Anyway, enough big boy words. It's been a lovely stream. I thank you guys all for showing up. I'm going to get back to my mother and father and wife and daughter who are all in my house right now and who I would love to